delegation that we've on at 7:35. Sorry that we delayed. Martin July, request for relief from building permit fees. Treasurer's report 47, clerk report 83. And Derek Walden as well as
That worked, right? It worked.
There's 2 8.2
Good up here?
Oh.
Okay.
and 8.21 as well.
Yes.
Yes.
Introduce your
Yes. Good evening, members of council. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to speak to you tonight. I'm Martin July. This is my wife Jenny, and I'm sure everyone knows Derek Walden. He's helped me quite a bit with this presentation. We farm, we do cash crop business in Lambton Shores and surrounding communities or municipalities around Lambton Shores. And as any industry or business, things change, evolve, develop, and Jenny and I have discovered that we would like to pursue an additional business plan that diversifies the existing cash crop business without rethinking it. And ultimately, we've come to the conclusion that we would like to build a greenhouse whose sole purpose is to grow peppers for the wholesale market. So what is a greenhouse? A greenhouse, it might be a little different than what Lambton Shores is used to. There are no greenhouses that are of similar caliber. There are many greenhouses that exist in southwestern Ontario, but further south, Leamington, Essex, Chatham-Kent, and other municipalities of Lambton County. A greenhouse of this nature is nothing more than a pole barn with plastic covering. It's controlled, it develops a controlled environment to develop a quality product, completely farmer focused, production focused, no retail, no access to public. It is no different, if I had to make a comparison, than a chicken barn today. Just it is, as people would say, the Cadillac of cash crop. It's focused on producing a vegetable. So this is what we are looking at building. 2 weeks ago, I provided paperwork to receive the building permit, and 2 things were pointed out, and that's why we're here this evening. The first is the building permit. I understand that Lambton Shores focuses on a cost of recovery approach on building permits. This building, however, is rather simple. It is really just poles and plastic. But I understand that Lambton Shores requires a fee based on a square meter proposal. The size of my greenhouse that we are designing, that translates into over $45,000 in building permits. Other municipalities in surrounding Lambton Shores are 100 times less. The important thing to note, I think, for the council is that this is not simple. It is ultimately, there's an industry that exists for this. Engineers are there. I have a letter of commitment from an engineering company in Leamington that oversees the construction of the building. So the liability on Lambton Shores and its administration is minimized. So this is a very important fact. I know there are other municipalities that encourage this type of economic development, and I hope the council sees the building permit as hopefully, or that it's structured to be encouraging rather than punitive, if I can put it that way. The next thing, and I'm just going to touch on it basically because Mr. Walden is eager to talk, but it is regarding the development charge bylaw. And I think really it is because it is such a new project that Lambton Shores is looking at. I think it is just a clarification of definition that's required here. This greenhouse is a new type of farming. It isn't new. I'm not rethinking the wheel here by any means. It exists in every municipality south of us, but it is new in Lambton Shores. And ultimately, it is viewed as agriculture and farm. Look at OMAF website. It's there. And the development charge, and I'll let Derek touch on that, but ultimately I think we just need to clarify and understand that any greenhouse of this nature falls under a farm exemption. The last point I wanted to make is I put the project on full stop because of these two items that came up. As with any farming business, timing is critical. This is not something that can be postponed because I need to put the plants in by mid-December. To postpone something or continue postponing the construction will not allow me to put my plants in the right time. So the timing, and I hope that council views this as an urgent matter, to further postpone the construction of a greenhouse of this nature would ultimately mean that I would have to postpone this project for a full year. And a full year postponement would allow me to review other options geographically. I have no choice. I think the pamphlet of the summary illustrates all the examples from surrounding geographic areas. The important thing, I think, and this is where I really want to stress, this project is new, but it is all about economic development. It is a clean project, doesn't smell, this is good, it doesn't make noise. I will be employing 10 people full-time for the first 5 acres. There is a trickle-down effect that is enormous. This project is big. Every business, well not every business, but a lot of businesses will feel the effect. Whether it's a truck driver that stops at the local Papa Jim's, whether it's a hardware store for that part I need on a Sunday afternoon. The trickle-down effect for the community is enormous. I've been approached by 3 farmers already that have expressed interest and said, I also would like to diversify my business. I'm watching you carefully. The growth is there, the industry is there, it's strong, and Lambton Shores wants to be part of it. I thank you for your time, and I'll just hand it over to Conch, to Mr. Walden. Maybe quickly, I'm over time, I'm always over time. If you could talk maybe about the development charges, but I thank you and I hope you view this as a great opportunity for Lambton Shores.
The current bylaw and the previous bylaws exempt a bona fide farm use from the development charge. So what I did in our paperwork is I submitted that documentation. And in a nutshell, it is a bona fide farm use is defined in the bylaw as someone who has a valid farm business registration number or is a member of the OFA. The property assessed at the realty tax class and is assessed and taxed as a farm. It's got corn in the ground now, and that it be a farm business. And the evidence of that is the project is financed, proposed to be financed by Farm Credit, and they only loan money to farmers. They don't do that. The bylaw was enacted by following the Development Charges Act, which required research study, a development charge background study before council passed the current bylaw and the current farm exemption. I read Janet's letter on Friday, and it did mention perhaps studying, postponing, hiring a consultant, maybe revising the